Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are going to be playing Riftstorm, which is an action roguelike with a little bit of hero shooter vibes thrown into the mix. It is coming out later this year, but we're going to be playing the playtest that just dropped, and it's actually 4-player co-op. So if you guys want to give it a shot, I'll put the link to that in the description below. After you do the tutorial, it takes you to this big hub area, and then you can go to all these different stations and modify all these different things about your character, like your passives, your guns. But if you come here, you can actually change your Weaver. And so your Weaver is essentially your hero. There's a bunch of different ones that you can play as. They seem to all have like different gun preferences, different actives, different passives. Then there's a few that aren't unlocked yet because I'm sure it is a play test, so it's not going to have everyone out immediately. But I was going to go with this guy because A, I think they look the coolest, and then B, they play with a sniper and they can summon a bunch of turrets, so that seems awesome. Once we lock in, we can come over here. But if we look at the top right, it shows you your power level. So we're at 739, and I can only assume that's very low because all I've done is the tutorial. So when we pull this up, it shows us all the missions we can do, and apparently the demo has a lot of content because there's 5 different difficulty levels, and each difficulty level has different missions. So we'll go here. We see that the combat power requirement is 613, so we are well within range. We see that our goal is to exterminate. We're going to the sewers, and we're fighting Nenoths, so I guess that's a certain kind of alien. Then all the loot that we can get. So depending on what we want, we can get certain things for like meta progression and power-ups. I think it's funny that you go to the sewers and you get pizza. A little bit of like a Ninja Turtles reference, but we'll roll with this, and we'll just go to this deployment gate and start our first mission. All I have done so far is the tutorial, so I do not know much about this game. Still a newbie. But the tutorial was very straightforward, kind of just taught you that you're holding a gun and you can do special abilities. And so everyone is very different. I think I can look at our abilities here. So we've got Botsy summons a rifle-equipped turret to attack enemies, maximum of 2 turrets. Botsy commands his summoned units to temporarily emit a damaging aura, and then Botsy can summon a protective turret that emits a projectile blocking zone. Maximum of 2 turrets. Then we got our passives. So I regenerate shields if I'm nearby a turret. My turrets gain the effects of whatever my lithograms are, which are like your modifications, roguelite style. And then going viral. Turret attacks have the same element properties as my active weapon. So if I go here to this little crystal, this is going to be what are like my typical modifications. So whenever my shield breaks, I get invulnerability. I get ammo when I kill something, or recharge a shield for allies inside of my zone. We'll go ahead and get ammo whenever I kill something. And so we have a pistol. I also have a sniper, so I can hold it up. I like that. That actually feels really cool. All right, we can reload. All right, let's roll. And so the name of the game is to exterminate. Oh my God, give me a second, man. I just started. Okay, so I put down a turret. I can put down another turret. And then I can put down an aura that damages any enemies inside of it. And so I can dodge roll, move around. Probably stay out of range for a lot of these enemies. This is an elite enemy. Knock him out. Take out my pistol. I think one of that guy's abilities is to like darken my screen whenever he hits me. Kill you. Nice. All right. That was a lot of enemies immediately. We can get another power up. Let's see what we got. Summons a thongram on evasion skill use. I don't know what a thongram is. Sounds kind of nice. Places a zone that deals damage over time on active skill hit. Interesting, active skill. So if my turret hits something, it's going to create a zone that does damage over time. Perfect charge shots fire additional vulnerable inflicting projectiles with ricochet pierce. Charge shots? Oh shit. Can I release this at the perfect time? And that'll fire additional vulnerable inflicting projectiles. Okay, so I need to release the sniper at like a perfect time. Oh shit! That's crazy. Okay, so that does a lot of damage. But I have to time it perfectly. All right, drop a turret. Let's drop another turret. Kind of powered up a little bit from one guy, but it's okay. We can get some energy, which will make our cooldowns calm down a little bit faster. These guys have a lot of health, though. I wonder what the difficulty scaling's like when you play this with people. We can have up to 2 turrets at once, and it doesn't look like they actually disappear. They just have health. I do think it's interesting. It's not so much about like clearing rooms to get power-ups. You just find them on the map. If we put this down, he walks into it. Oh, I'm out of my cooldown for my electric field. If I can time that correctly, I can kind of fry things that walk within range. Inflict damage to random enemies in the Weaver's zone. Hey, dudes, I'm reading. Gradually grants damage reduction when stationary. I don't know if I ever want to be stationary. Increases attack. Reduces projectile damage to 1 when hitting enemies at short range. Oh my god, okay. Well, we have a sniper rifle, so just don't get close to enemies, and we're going to do a lot of damage. That's fine. We can do that. Can I break this stuff? I can, but the amount of time it takes to break a barrel. It looks like they actually drop stuff, though. They do. They drop money. I don't know if I have the patience to break every single barrel. It doesn't look like it's a lot. It looks like shim is what you spend to amplify your character in between the missions. What's this? Like a chest? Yeah, essentially. Yeah, so I need to run away from these guys. But then I do a shitload of damage. Drop a turret. So far, it's pretty easy, but I can imagine this is going to get way harder. I don't know what's shooting projectiles at me. There's like a turret somewhere. Or does that just happen to make things harder? I don't know. Maybe it's like a modification to the area. I don't know how good the pistol is. Exterminate all enemies. I know you can blow that up, but they have to be standing next to it, obviously. All right, drop this, and then press E. And so now there's a big damaging field, and it just melted everything. I cannot shoot anything close range, though. This guy's also really squishy, so I think he's got 1,000 health. Meanwhile, some of the other characters have like 3,000 to 4,000 health. The turrets are nice, though, because it's just wasting time attacking that. It does look like the shield zone actually stops me from shooting enemies. So I have to be careful and make sure I'm in a good spot when I do that. What is this? Money. Grants ricochet to projectiles. The music's pretty good, man. It's not at all what I expected. Some health. Oh, this heals me? Okay. Go away. Oh, someone actually shoots projectiles now. It's a new enemy. That is a turret. Knock that out. Objective cleared. Is that it? I see that there is another level up over here. What do we got? Anything good? Airdrop zone. Grants infinite ammo to allies inside of the Weaver's zone. Holy crap. Inflicts slow on perfect charge shot. I mean, I feel like I have to get that. Grants an aura that deals damage, reduces health on evasion skill use. So that's insane. If I roll, I lose health, but I constantly have an aura that does damage around me. That might be good for someone that's like tanky, but I don't think I want to do that with my character. What's this? Oh, it's like a chest. We got a discarded shoe. I don't know what that's going to be good for. So that's the next zone. There's nowhere else to go. Is that the end of the mission? Or is it going to keep going? Okay. Health recovery. Oh, so Shim is like money in the run. It's not meta progression. I can use it to heal, but I don't need to. I have full health. I can power up. Infinite ammo, we saw that. Increases critical rate when hitting a debuffed enemy. Creates a delayed blast on evasion skill use. Reduces health on evasion skill use. It's so interesting that there's so many abilities that will hurt you if you activate them, but that's got to do a lot of damage. We'll do pressure point. I feel like that's the lowest risk here. Oh, you can get upgrades too. It just counts. It costs money. I'll do less damage, but my projectiles bounce. Grants pierce to projectiles. I mean, let's get this. We'll get less damage, but it bounces. And so we're already getting a damage boost anyway, so it's going to kind of counteract itself. At least I would imagine so. Oh my god. So if I shoot a wall, the bullets just bounce like crazy. It doesn't look like it works with the charge shot, though. Okay, this guy's strong. Stop it, I'm just trying to open the chest. Oh my god. I'm already almost dead. I could probably run right back and heal. I don't think the shop disappeared. We can check it out. See what we can do. This guy is not tanky at all. Yeah, I can just walk right back here and heal up. That's fine. Like nothing happened. It is surprising that the shop does stay in the middle of the run so you can just go right back. All right, exterminate enemies, ricochet rounds. We'll grab that. Get some more money. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff about to run in. So put down a turret. Put down another turret. Press E. It just melt everything. Yeah, I can't shoot through my own shield. So I have to like stand inside the radius. Let's use electricity again. Which is kind of counterproductive. Those red things are traps, so they do hurt me. I need to be careful and not stand in those. All right, cool. You know what? I'm not even upset. You just stay right there, man. No big deal. Oh, there's a turret now, too. All right, let's run in. Oh, I can't actually run in. Do I need to kill all the enemies first? Is this guy bugged? Here, I'll walk around. I'll make it easier on us. If I shoot this, it'll blow up. I don't know how much damage this thing does, though. Let's see. Apparently 56,000. This is one of those games that, like, inflates the numbers to absurd proportions. I can't go in here. Do I need to kill a few other enemies? There's 2 arrows pointing. Are you what needs to die? Why can't I go forward? Can I look at the map? I do have a map there, but I can't go in here. Come on. It's okay. We'll make it work. If I do my damaging zone, it's going to kill these guys anyway. All right, let's look around. Oh, are you the last enemy that needs to die? And then I can go through? No, I still can't go in. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. So kill everything, then progress. I did not mean to do that. My bad. Biggest misclick of the century. I never know how I feel about games that like inflate the stat numbers. Like literally level 1 and you're doing 56,000 damage. I feel like you could get rid of a few of those decimals. Oh, what am I doing shooting this guy point blank? All right, cool. What we got? Summoned units create an AoE explosion when attacking. Gradually increases attack when stationary. Increases critical rate after consecutive shots. We'll go for the subsequent strike. So whenever my summons attack, explosions go off apparently. I'm not quite sure what that's going to look like, but we'll find out. All right, let's see. Drop a turret. Oh, so the turret itself does like an explosion AoE. I see. That's not too bad. Get some shields. I mean, this game is fun. It definitely feels good. I think it's really going to shine when you see, like, the grind set. Because it's got a bunch of different missions, a bunch of different, progression for every single character. So as you start getting different items and different loot and customizing yourself, I think that's almost going to, like, hit this destiny note in your brain. Inflicts damage to random enemies in the Weaver zone. Fires explosive homing projectiles after consecutive shots. Increases damage of all ricocheted projectiles. We can go for support fire. We'll do homing projectiles after consecutive shots. I don't know if that is going to be useless on the sniper, though, because you can't hold down the button. You might have to do it only on the pistol. We need to go top right, yeah. Nothing in here. All right, exterminate all enemies. Oh, shit. Okay, well, good thing I have a bunch of turrets. Are they all just going to run at me? All right, so drop this. Drop this. Laser. That's so strong. I almost don't know if I like this charge move just because it seems to do less damage than just shooting them. Plus, the ricochet effect doesn't work. There's one more enemy, yeah, that we have to kill down here. So we finished our objective, and so that gives us a chest and an upgrade. Thongram, critical rate after consecutive shots. Increases max shield, decreases movement speed. All right, give me the Thongram. I got a Wabah. I don't know what that is. I feel like this game has made up a lot of interesting words. And then someone in the comments is going to be like, Joe, you don't know what a Thongram is? What's wrong with you? I will say one of the highlights of this game so far is the soundtrack. It is kind of a bop. All right, get one more upgrade. Airdrop zone. We saw that. Infinite ammo. Increases critical rate on ricochet. That's cool. Places a zone that deals damage over time on active skill hit. We'll do that. Execute enemies with low health. Increase the window for perfect charge shot. I mean, I can get that. Why not? So it's green. Whoa, holy shit. It's green for a long time. That, like, quadrupled it. That's insane. I don't even have to try anymore. Heavy load. Gross. It increases fire rate. Increases cooldown of evasion skill. Fire rate on the sniper? I'd have to reload every 4 shots anyway. Grants an aura that increases reload speed. Wait, so you could get both of these. Ergonomic modifications. Increases fire rate. Reduces attack. Places a zone that deals damage over time on active skill hit. I got that already. I wonder if they stack on active skill hit impact grid. Let me get this. So now I have 2 of them. Maybe it's going to happen twice. I don't know. I will, I think, buy both of these. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have enough money. Fire rate. Oh, so I charge up way faster. Way faster. So that is worth it. Okay, cool. This is a big open area on the map. Yeah, I was about to say, it's got to be a boss. Oh, he's got a little mask. And gross tentacles. All right, drop turrets. Oh, my God. Drop another turret. I did not mean to use the deadly field. It's okay. He's in the middle now. I got to snipe him from a distance. The fire rate up is insane. We're doing a massive amount of damage. He is not very difficult. But, I mean, it is difficulty 1, so he's dead. That was, like, the easiest boss ever. Get some money. What'd you drop? Loot? Artifact. So, some loot that we can take back home. It looks like there's another chest over here. And that's got to be the end of it, I would imagine. Close rift.
Mission complete.
Yeah, this is like a loot person's dream. Whenever I play a game like this, I always attribute it to, like, Destiny. I know there's, like, Diablo and stuff, too. But this game is technically classified as a roguelite. You go into every run completely set from ground zero. But I guess the loot lets you just kind of change your play style and your special abilities. This guy was fun. I liked his design the most. I don't know if the sniper was great solo. Continue. The artwork's cool, too. Okay, so we got these different weapons. Oh, shit! We literally got guns. This shit is straight up like Destiny. All right, I got a gun. Overlord threat. This is an uncommon sniper rifle, submachine gun, assault rifle, launcher. We got a rare submachine gun. Damn, we got a lot of stuff. We got 2 discarded shoes. Hopefully they're not the same side. And so I assume we use this for a lot of upgrades.
Welcome back.
Because you can go over here, and there's, like, these different medallions that you can craft. And they do crazy stuff. Like, if you get this medallion, my turrets now shoot rocket launchers. Or my turret deployment range increases instead of fixing my shields. So there's different medallions that change your play style at its core. So we could try a different character now. If I change Weavers to Hertz. And if I go here, we've got our different guns, I think, that I got. Oh, you have to use this money to craft. We need 50. Luckily, I have 50,000, apparently. So, shotgun. Scrap tier. Do I need to salvage anything? Well, I have these guns. How can I change my gear? Oh, I can just go into my inventory. Okay. Got it. And they have different power levels. So, he has a shotgun. And so if we find a different shotgun that has a higher power level, it doesn't look like we do. We might want to roll as a different character so we could do a harder mission. Or just give this guy a launcher. So uncommon launcher. It looks cool. And then can I maybe create a shotgun? We need scrap tier 3. So if I were to click something here, oh yeah, okay. So I can just salvage something. Let's salvage something that's not very good. They're all decent. This guy we can salvage. Let's salvage this sniper rifle. Because it's the playtest. I'm not going to worry too much. I'd rather just kind of experience all these different characters. All right, so that gives us enough salvage now that I can make a shotgun. So we have got a epic shotgun. Converts shield to ammo if magazine is empty. Does not apply to charging weapons. Grants a chance for summoned units to spawn with a zone that slows enemies. Increases weapon damage. Decreases reload speed. Okay, I can kind of start to see the appeal to this game. I feel like there's going to be tons of different ways you can, like, upgrade and modify your character to do some, like, crazy shit. Our power level is already 1,600. And so we can do a harder mission now. This is 1629. We're like 16 away from being able to do this mission. I want to try this mission. Oh, it's recommended for co-op, and apparently it increases your sodium. Seek out and neutralize designated high-value targets according to the mission-specific protocols. Interesting. Let me see here. So if I go back to salvage, we can go ahead and salvage a few different things here. And I'm going to make another launcher. Maybe I can make a rare one. Launcher. Let's go ahead and craft. Yeah, its combat power is higher. So we'll go ahead and equip it. We need to look at what it does, too. It's right here. Fires explosive homing projectiles on consecutive shots, and taking damage increases my skill damage. Interesting. And so now our power level is 1700. And so I could try whatever this difficult recommended with friends mission is. Do they all say that or just that one mission? No, anything that's not extermination seems like it's recommended to play with other people. But it doesn't look like it's going to stop me. Solo deployment is ill-advised. You can't tell me what to do. We're going in. All right, let's see what this mission is all about. I wonder why it would want us to have a team specifically. Oh, shit. We get a lot of crystals right off the bat. Okay, let's see what we get. Regenerates Weaver's health when low. Well, first off, let's look at this guy's mechanics. Hurts leaps to a target location, dealing damage in an AoE. Stage Dive deals more damage based off of his max health. Hurts creates a temporary aura that deals damage and inflicts slow. Hurts taunts surrounding enemies and gains temporary damage reduction. So this guy is essentially a tank, it looks like. His max health increases for each lithogram obtained. So all of these are going to increase my max health. He gains temporary invulnerability upon reaching 0 health. Interesting, so he doesn't die immediately. Hitting debuffed enemies grants Hurts a temporary stack of Fury. Each stack increases skill damage and damage reduction. Acquiring Fury gives him a chance to refill his stage dive. So yeah, you can dive around, get Fury, get damage reduction. Okay, so if my health is low, I will regenerate it. Gradually grants damage reduction when stationary. Gradually increases fire rate when stationary. Well, we'll get some health regen. I think that will be useful. Increases critical rate when hitting enemies from behind. Increases max health. Decreases weapon damage. Interesting, because he does more damage the more max health he has. Damaging enemies with an active skill increases skill damage. He only has one active skill, though, but if he keeps repeating it over and over, he would get more damage. Let's go for, yeah, combat rhythm. I don't want to reduce my damage. Projectile splinter on hit. Grants energy on a perfect dodge. Increases critical rate when hitting a debuffed enemy. We'll go for splinter shots. And so let's look at my health. Can I see my max health? Right now, we're at 1,200, and so we have an extra 2,000. Creates damaging explosions periodically, dealing damage based off of max health. I feel like that's perfect. Places a zone that increases damage after reloading. Place a zone that deals damage over time on active skill hit. So whenever I land on people, that would be nice. But if this scales off of my max health, I feel like I want to do that 100%. We saw backstab. Gradually increases attack when stationary. Increases critical rate when hitting a debuffed enemy. I don't think this guy has a way to debuff anyone besides slowing them. I don't know if that counts as a debuff. I mean, we can go for that. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of a waste, so hopefully it does count. Increases max health. Removes my shield. Holy shit. Increases energy on a perfect dodge. Increases rate of fire when at full health. All right, hopefully this gives me a lot. I'm at 3,200 max health. Holy shit. This gave me an insane amount of health. It like doubled my health. So then my damage scaling has to be nuts. But I don't have any shields now. Oh god. Is this like a raid boss? If my theory is correct, we can reverse its growth. Enough to contain it? Theoretically. This really is like a raid boss. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. Begin. I'm ready. Eliminate all shades. Oh boy. The music is very epic. Oh, what's this? Infinite ammo. Okay, we can knock these guys out. Remember, I can dive. I do a lot of damage because of my max health, and every time I do the dive, I get my skill damage up. So we're just going to be diving as much as possible. It does look like slow counts as a status effect because they have something above their head. So that's good. Dive. Dive. It's okay. We don't need any teammates. I also have this rocket launcher, right? And it also seems to have the splintering projectiles as well. So that's crazy. The damage is great. Okay. Do I need to destroy these? No. The music is ramping up. We got a little boss guy. He's got a crazy amount of health. All right, let's slow. Do some damage reduction. They kind of just teleport on you. It looks like when I land, they do get stunned. So that's nice. I can kind of keep them locked in. Is this guy giving me the suck right now? Oh, he was like locking my abilities. Yeah, he goes away and I can't use any of my skills. Screw that. No, come here. Holy crap, they have so much health. It's okay. Once you get rid of their shields, it looks like they die pretty fast. Nice. Roll. Let's try not to take any damage because we don't have any shields. We're doing pretty good. Let's reload my rocket launcher. I feel like I really need like a melee button. I also forgot that you can aim down the sights. I have not done that this entire time. Did we win? I can't get any shields. It won't make an impact. I can repair this, apparently. Activate. It looks like it's like slowly dying. So I guess standing next to it will beef it up, and it's going to help me kill stuff. Well, we have infinite ammo right now. Oh, fuck. I have to, like, stand straight on this thing. Just keep slamming. Take out the shotgun. Damage reduction. Let's go for the slow. Stay on this turret so it doesn't break. Nice. You have to literally just stay glued to this thing or it's going to break. We're taking some damage now. This guy's turning off my abilities. I'm going to have to say screw it to that turret. I had to stop this guy. There's like a few enemies that seem relatively one note. Like one guy exists just to turn off your abilities. One guy is just constantly trying to suck you across the screen. You're still up. I can repair it. No, it's dead. All right, stop. Stop turning off my skills. And this guy's giving them shields. I think he's making them unkillable. So I focus you down. I could just spam this jump. All right, what next? We still got more enemies? Okay, guys. I don't need everything shooting me at once. Oh my god. Fuck. What is happening? I mean, this is pretty cinematic, though. It does seem kind of epic. Fuck. Oh my god. It's okay. Who needs friends? My health is not looking good. Everything is attacking me. That's health right there. Hell yeah. We got some healing. There's more healing. Grab that. Try to use these jumps defensively. Like, I can just jump straight out of the way. This blue guy's teleporting and, like, tackling me. This guy right here, I have to deal with him. I can reload my rocket launcher, keep some distance. Oh my god. I wonder if there's more health on the map. All right, reload. Aim down. Remember, you can have some better accuracy. There you go. I want to kill this dude. He's giving me the most trouble. He kind of seems like the boss. I can get you slowed. Oh, you got a shield now. That's no good. Move. Give me my slow aura. All right, slowing doesn't seem to bother you much, but I have this guy mano a mano. They have so much health now. We kill these little guys. At least we can breathe. Land. All right, he's dead. All right, so now we just have two big guys that seem to have pretty similar attacks. Loot? Why are you giving me loot right now? Stop, I'm too greedy. These guys are tough, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to hurt this one. He's got a shield that seems to be borderline impenetrable. Yeah, this has got to be the last part. I can only imagine. They're just really, really strong. Perfect dodge. I'm just going to try to focus one down. I don't know, man. This is like a DPS wall. I'm hitting the DPS check bad. I think I might be able to kill this blue one. If I can, there's hope. I'm just trying to keep him in the slow range because we get extra damage against him. And once you get rid of these shields, they're pretty much screwed. But I don't have a way to heal. I think I might lose. We'll see. Wait, my health is regenerating. Oh shit, my health is regenerating. Move! Run! Run! All right, I can cheat. I can be scummy, I think. His fire hurts me. Oh shit. Not the best move. All right, that's okay. I'm reloading. I'm reloading. I'm just one guy. Damage reduction. This regenerating health is kind of clutch. Trying to get you in the slow aura for the extra damage. No exploding, please. That's rude. No, don't touch me. Stop. Oh my God. Is this it? Is this the end? No, I can run. I can run. Is this the blue guy? Yes. Holy shit. You're so close, dude. Just give up. Just let it happen. Your shields are almost gone. Switch to the rocket launcher. Reload. As long as they both don't hit me at the same time, I'm okay. All right, blue guy is almost out of shields. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Okay. Swap to shotgun. Damage reduction. Let's teleport over here. His shields are gone. His health is dropping. He's trying to tickle me. No tickling. All right, swap to rocket launcher. Reload rocket launcher. Damn, that does so much damage. I'm hoping his shields don't come back. If they come back, then I'm screwed. Oh, I might be screwed here. I need to be defensive. No, 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 no. All right. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. 10 years later. All right, he's going all the way over here. And I will meet you over there. All right, you're dead. You're dead. That's one. What? Are you kidding me? No fucking way. That is so stupid. There's no way. So I have to kill them both at the same time. The same time? And I can only hurt this guy if I'm in his bubble? There's no way. What is this? What is this torture? There's no way. I mean, I probably can. I just can't make a single mistake. And I can knock this guy out a few times over and over. If I don't die here, I think I might. All right, he's staggered again, so I can focus on you. All right. Will you waste your time every time to revive him? Which means I can essentially exploit. Yeah, so every time I knock this guy out, green guy stops what he's doing. And then I can move in and shoot you. I have to reload the shotgun. That takes forever. But it's giving me free guaranteed damage. This guy's rough because it takes forever to reload his stuff. All right, come here. You're going to sleep. One more booty bounce. All right, he's sleeping. I'm coming in. I got some healing. Oh, shit. All right, we might be in business. Let me reload my shotgun for 10 years. All right, you're back. The extra health at this point really doesn't matter too much because the damage reduction and the health regen is doing all the work for me. All right, knock you out. Let's reload. All right, you're very close. My stubborn ass is gonna sit here and beat the multiplayer mission by myself. And you guys in the comments, you say I'm bad at games. The delusion. I am a god. All right. Oh my god. I am bad at games. Go to sleep. Thank you. All right, your shields are almost done. Yep, shields are gone. So now we just need to kill you both at the same time. I can still employ the same strategy of knocking out this blue guy. And then just having a free time with Mr. Greenie. All right, there we go. I really find myself using the launcher more just because it's so much faster to reload. And the damage is better too. I'm sure the shotgun's not bad, but just speccing into overall reload speed is probably one of the most important things you can do. Are you going to finish your attack before you res? Someone joined the party! Brian, my guy! You're coming in a little late. Damn, the hero we never knew we needed. Just got a random ass guy in here. Damn, I lost all bragging rights now. I can't say I won on my own. Hi, Brian. Nice seeing you. Did you just come in here and die? Did you just come in here and instantly die? You're making the game harder. All right, go to sleep. Oh my God. If I get killed. All right, you're down. Let me bring you back up. All right, you're up. Good luck. Watch out, Brian. Don't die. I'm relying on you. Oh my God. All right, I'm chilling out. Oh no. Brian. Brian. Please. Brian, don't screw this up, man. Resurrect me? Oh, thank God. All right, one's down. We got to kill the other one before he gets up. Damn it. All right, it's okay. We need to get their health both equally low. All right, he's dead. He might be dead. He's like one shot. All right, now he's dead. Get the next guy. I don't care about you, Brian. This is bigger than you. Wait, nearly there? You're fucking kidding me. If there's another phase, I'm going to lose my mind. What's happening? Okay, thank God.
Answer me this.
Excuse me?
What do you know of our world? Really? What do you know of the Black Death? Of its true nature? Of those who survived it and rose from the ashes? What do you know of the dragons? Of varied tribes sailing together for a greater purpose? What do you know of faith? of its hidden machinations and the few who sought to uncover them for the good of all. And what do you know of the Great War, of the heroes that stood together against the might of the cosmos? What you think you know is just the beginning. Because the truth is dark, the truth is complex, and the truth has rules for all to abide. Welcome to the Mythic Protocol.
Okay. That was cinematic. You know, good job, Brian. I'm proud of you. You revived me once. And so what do I get for that? Do I get a bunch of loot? I do. I get some guns. I get a legendary assault rifle, epic handgun, epic shotgun, nice. This assault rifle, small increase to strafe speed when shield is down. Damaging enemies with an active skill increases skill damage. Small increase to attack. Grants a chance to summon a Thongram on summoned unit's death. Nice. Well, we beat that boss. That was ridiculous, man. That was insane. I thought you could unlock the other difficulties in the demo. I could be incorrect. I could have sworn in the discussions I read it went up to at least 3 or 4, but maybe I'm wrong. But that is going to be it for us anyways. That was a blast playing through Riftstorm. I really enjoyed it, actually. I feel like this game has a lot to offer that you don't really get out of a lot of games in this genre, especially with all the progression, the different characters, and things like that. It kind of runs the line of, like, does this really classify as a roguelite? But the game itself has branded it all over its game description and its social media as a roguelite. So, I mean, I guess the progression and starting each mission from ground zero statistically kind of fits that qualification. But either way, that is going to be it for me, guys. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below if you guys want more Riftstorm whenever this game drops, or if you have any other games you think would be fun on the channel. And if you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing, guys? I'm putting out videos for you guys every single day. And the number one way to support this channel is to make sure you slam down on that sub button, which is much appreciated. Brings me a lot of happiness on the inside. So consider doing that. Otherwise, that's all I got for y'all, and I will see everyone next time.